They're annoying. They do a whole lot of damage, but they're faster than you are. So they're really fucking annoying. Okay. So, basically, when you're on islands like this, to find the bases, you just go to the top of the island. Jessica. Bulbo. Bulbo trees are great because bulbo meat. So, I do apologize, this particular episode will be not as exciting as the underwater ones, just because there's not a whole lot going on these islands besides just collecting materials. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop some of that. I don't really need no bite. Yeah, alright, there we go. A lot easier to explore these islands during the daytime. Oh. Oh. Well, I'll have to go back to that. Right now I'm going to just climb the mountainside. There we go. Two bases. First one's right here. Bulkhead blueprint. It just makes the structural integrity of my base even stronger.
New blueprint acquired.
Nice. Observatory is a nice room to have. And then, of course, the lantern tree. Indoor grow bed is also really nice. Basically,
Acquired.
I can plant all this stuff in a grow bed and just grow food, so I don't even really need to hunt anymore. So that was mainly that for this particular base. Not too much. Ah, there we go. Ooh, data pad. So this is a cool one.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
So for anyone who's actually seen the cinematic trailer, that's the guy in the cinematic trailer. You find some of these data pads in the bases on these islands. He is one of 3 survivors of a previous crashed ship on this planet. Him, his dad, and one of the soldiers from their ship, Marguerite. And they were the ones responsible for creating these bases. Good for them. But they eventually decide to dive down into the water, and there are references to things they find down there. Where is this fucking thing? Whatever. Oh. Purple tablet. So you find these guys, these purple tablets around. Very large, obviously alien. And there's the multi-purpose room. That is the big one. But the alien tablets have uses later on in the game. I've only found use for one of them, but you can fabricate more, so I'm assuming you can do more with them.
Acquired.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Marble melons, another good one. That's a lot of moisture in there.
New blueprint
And
acquired.
these Chinese potatoes are also really handy. So I'm going to have to just abandon... Oh. So, now the last thing I need
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth, Chief, today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with your plans.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
New blueprint acquired.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
So I've gotten most of what I wanted to get from the planet. I'm trying to get to this last part right here, the last base at the top of this mountain, because there will be more PDAs and more story from the survivors. I don't even know if I can scale from this side, but try or try not. All that. Ah, failure. Ouch. Well then. Okay, obviously I'm getting nowhere with this. Let's just see. I just found a path. get to this one, so I gotta go get that one. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright. Once I get to this base, I can get back at the sea moth and go back to trying to find a habitat builder. That's really the next big bottleneck for me, is the habitat. Because with the habitat, I can start to really kind of specialize in my exploration, because I can build the moon pool. Let's do a little bit more with it.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Okay, oh, where is that?
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Damn. Okay. I consider that good. So, I've never found that data pad before. I don't know whether they just added it in the most recent one or not, but I have never found it before. So that's the first mention of Leviathan-class predators. Oh my. And I think I'm going to leave it there.